There's a couple more things I want to try here. There's duck breast and something he calls pork butter. What do I do? What do I do?
In the USA, nearly all animal protein consumption comes from beef,
That smells like Christmas morning.
pork,
What kind of stuff?
and chicken.
Oh my God. He said the full chicken might be too much, but I don't think so.
You can do a lot with those three, but I say it's not enough. Today I'm on a mission to uncover this country's small but growing exotic meat addiction.
Oh shoot, there's a deer.
There's a big one right over there, huh?
I'm traveling to Texas, where you can find ranchers trading meat you never knew existed in the USA.
So I know later today we're gonna be trying antelope, raw.
I'm also sinking my teeth into the world of aged meats, like this. A cut that's been aging for over 2 years.
Oh, the smell. What is it?
It all starts right here.
Steve, here we are. We're doing it.
Made it.
Today, I'm with Chef Steve McHughes. He's the founder of the restaurant Cured, an upscale joint with some exotic offerings you might not expect to find at a high-end restaurant. Some of his more notable menu items start here. And this is no ordinary ranch.
For chefs, this is like a mecca of sorts. It's a very famous place where we get gorgeous wild boar, venison, and quail.
In these 800 acres of natural rolling terrain, the animals roam freely. They eat what they want. They go where they want. They're undisturbed and nearly impossible to round up for filming
Oh shoot, there's a deer.
unless you bump into them at just the right moment.
It looks brawny and tough. It's kind of staring us down like we're the ones who are supposed to leave.
In a state that ranks first in the number of farms and ranches, Broken Arrow stands out for a reason. This is where the local exotic meat industry began, and no one can tell that story better than Chris Hughes, the second-generation owner of this ranch.
Well, hey there.
Hi there.
It's my interview style. Did you grow up here?
I did grow up here.
It's really an ideal place. Where's this place start?
My parents bought it back in '77. Kind of semi-retired, basically looked for the next phase of his life out here.
Chris's father, Mike Hughes, recognized the large numbers of exotic species overgrazing ranch lands in Texas. This is unsustainable for both the environment and the animals. So he worked with federal agencies to develop the first laws that allowed exotic meat trading.
How many different species do you have here?
Out here on the ranch, we have the whitetail, axis deer, the sika, the silk, which are sika and elk crossed together, and the fallow deer. But we don't harvest just on our property. We work with about 30 different ranches around the state that have an overpopulation of deer. So we're actually going out doing population management.
Today, Chris and his team harvest on over 1 million combined acres and offer a long list of game meat products, including black buck antelope and our first course today, the nilgai antelope.
What we're gonna do today with this is make a harissa.
Harissa is often compared to steak tartare, which means this antelope meat will be eaten raw.
It ain't no big deal.
So what we have here is a antelope leg fillet. As a working muscle, it's got more flavor than a loin. We're gonna chop this up real small. It's gonna be a nice, flavorful, tender bit.
This recipe is the result of the Spanish, Mexican, and German influence in Texas.
How did it come to be that people here locally could eat antelope and eat it legally? I mean, I'm from Minnesota. If you shoot a deer, you can't even sell that meat.
And the difference comes to native species versus non-native species. Back in the 1930s, ranchers started bringing in animals from Africa, Asia, Middle East. Now there's about 230 different species of non-native animals roaming around Texas. Because they're not native, they're classified as livestock.
The nilgai antelope we're about to try originated in India. Antelope meat is loved for its mild flavor and its extremely low fat content.
Got it completely chopped down. Just go ahead and add a little bit of the salt, a little bit of the pepper, mix it in.
Chris continues with shallots, jalapenos, and a generous portion of queso fresco for a little Mexican flair. Finish with wild chili bikini oil and lime juice. The acid from the lime is supposed to kill any bacteria and make it safe to eat. I hope it works.
Gentlemen, this looks amazing.
Thanks.
Hey, we have beer.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Cheers.
I meant to cheers, but
Yeah.
okay, we can cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Let's try it out. We got spoons
Yep.
and we have Ritz crackers.
crackers.
So how do you know that your lime is high powered enough to kill all the bacteria?
Well, we're gonna find out tomorrow.
Oh yeah. That's a real dynamic taste. It starts real gentle, and there's some fresh aromatic herbs, nice seasoning, and then the heat just creeps up after.
You can tell there's different chilies in there because it's hitting different parts of your mouth.
Traditionally, this is made with the American cheese or cheddar cheese, but I like a little bit of the queso fresco because it's a little more saltiness, and that antelope, being so lean, needs that salt to help carry everything through.
The cheese doesn't seem like it is out of place at all. And you know, the Ritz cracker, it can be in a Lunchable, and it can also hold this rare Indian creature that we're eating raw.
You've got an argument on Ritz versus saltine.
Should people argue? Saltines are awful. That's hospital food.
Wild game dining is not relegated to hunters and countryside folk. In fact, 95% of Broken Arrow Ranch's customers are fine dining destinations, over 100 restaurants nationwide. The meat is cherished for its complex wild flavor that can't be replicated on a farm or a feedlot. But to preserve that flavor, you must harvest. Harvesting here brings together elements of hunting and large-scale meat processing. Imagine a whole butchery from kill to chill packed into a trailer. This is a mobile processing unit. It's essential for what ranchers call field harvesting.
We don't capture the animals. We take our mobile processing trailer out to the ranch looking for animals to harvest.
Let me paraphrase. They just shoot them.
We're shooting them at distances from 50 to 200 yards away. The animal's out in the field, and then next thing you know, it's lights out.
Chris takes his rolling butchery to other ranching partners with large exotic animal populations. The animals get to roam free, and we get one of the most unique dining experiences you'll find in this country, like this.
Axis venison, rack of ribs.
Some folks avoid venison because it can be so dry, but maybe those people just weren't treating it right.
Start off with a little bit of olive oil on both sides. It's a very lean meat, so you need a little bit of that oil to kind of help all the seasonings stick. Pretty healthy dose of salt because it doesn't have fat. It needs a lot of salt to help carry the flavors.
Next, Chris gives a twist of flavor with some pepper, chili powder, and to my surprise, cacao powder and cinnamon.
So this is a very mild flavored venison, very, very sweet, with just a little bit of gaminess. So that gaminess is going to play nice with kind of the earthiness of the chili powder, the bitterness of the chocolate powder, and the cinnamon just bringing a little bit of sweet to the party as well.
Time to heat it up. The rack of ribs is grilled until it reaches a nice, mouth-watering brown hue. For an extra hit of flavor, a smattering of cilantro cream sauce.
I've had a lot of ribs. Wait, no. I've only had pork ribs and beef ribs and goat and lamb and fish.
So this is actually the eye of the loin. Runs down the back and then some of the ribs. It's going to be a very mild flavored venison. It's not going to be super gamey, but you're going to have just a little touch of game on the bottom of the flavor profile.
Let's try it out. This is remarkable. It's so soft and tender and easy to chew through. When you look at the raw form of these ribs, you don't see any fat striations at all, but it's so tender.
And this is from the Axis deer. Actually, these are both from India, tropical species. That's why they're all so lean.
Are they gonna be together again?
Together again at the table.
Really good.
That's the best part right there. A lot of people will like to French take all this stuff off,
Yeah.
but I think that's just a sin.
It has a little bit of gaminess, but just a hint. And it's a unique type of gaminess I've not experienced in any other animal. It's hard to put my finger on.